What is going on, guys? DBG, and today we're going to be talking about the top 10 players you guys can get in NBA 2k23 MyTEAM for under 10,000 MT. So we're going to be going over 2 for every single position. And lads, there are a lot of guys you guys can get at the 2 and at the 5. And that is about it. These are guys you guys can consistently get for under 10k. So not like a Kawhi who's sometimes there, sometimes not. Heck, even Jerry West is over 10k MT right now. But anyway, let's get on to it. No point in talking too much. Also, lads, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. We are trying to gain 1 subscriber today. Again, we're on like a 19-20 day streak of losing subscribers. We're trying to gain 1. Just trying to gain 1. But anyway, lads, now let's get on to it. So Sean Livingston here is the best cheap point card in the game. And even if you don't like Livingston, there are no good cheap point cards in the game. So if you're looking for rookies for paying over 10k, also, by the way, we're allowed to spend 30 total tokens. So I'm allowed to spend 30 total tokens in this lineup. If you look at point guards here, West above 10, Trey above 100. Steph, I'm not wasting my tokens with those 100 on Steph. Like this guy, he's not bad, but like who's using Terry Rozier right now? There's just no real point guards you guys can get for any sort of a cheap price right now. And really, if you guys did Darren Williams, he's okay. But what you're getting with Livingston is you're getting a 6-7 point guard. And that's about it. You're getting the post god. He's my point guard, like. But the way I play the game is different than the way anyone else plays the game. He's a good defender. Like the guy's got like 85 lateral, 6'7", with good block, good interior, decent steal, decent perimeter. Like he's a good player. He's not a lock, but he's a good player. You can see he's only averaging 5 points a game for me, but in terms of field goals, shooting 60% from field and nearly shooting 50% from 3. So that's all you can kind of ask for, even though his one like big flaw is that he has a 3-point rating of 60. So I don't think he comes with goal post spin and dream shake. I think I gave both of them to him. Did I give him goal drop stepper as well? Man, I didn't even give him... Oh, sorry. Let's upgrade our badges. Surely, I think I gave him drop stepper. I didn't. Wow, so I don't have drop stepper on him, and he still drop steps every... Oh, no, I have it on bronze. He drop steps every other point guard. He's a cheese ball. It is what it is. Then, backing him up, we have got Ja starting. As far as budget cards go, if you don't want to run Sean Livingston, Ja is the only like competent point guard you're going to run. He's not good. Don't get me wrong, like Ja is not very good. He's fast-ish. He will dunk at an okay rate. But like, again, he's got a good 3-ball, good driving dunk. His shot is really fast. His defense is non-existent. His speed, 2-ball, and acceleration are pretty okay, and his lateral is not terrible. There's only 25 silvers though, and like, look, there are no good cheap point guards in this game. Ja has to be on this list. Ja has to be here. Then, as shooting guards go, so Ochai Agbaji is just such a hard evo, and he's like, to get him at any good state, you're paying more than 10k. Green, brilliant, more than 10k. Jordan, more than 10k. Brilliant. Matherin, more than 10k. I don't like Shaden Sharp. So the one player that I would put in here is Bruce Bowen. I think Bruce Bowen is a spectacular card. I think he's... Look, if you look at his 3-ball, is really good at 86. The 65 driving looks a little bit iffy. But he will dunk when he's open. Got solid enough passing accuracy, enough that he's not going to throw the ball really slow, but he's not the fastest throwing the ball. Not a great ball handler. Great steal and perimeter defense. He's got great speed, or solid speed and acceleration. Not great speed ball, but 93 lateral quickness as well. Here his badge is half challenger. 14 goals. The guy's about 6,000 MT. He's got glove on bronze as well. But the thing with him is that, like, you can't really run him to shooting guard position if you want to run, like, 2 primary ball handlers. But at the end of the day, there's one single primary ball handler. If you want to run... Screw it, I'm going to actually put Bowen in power forward because I'm going to put this guy in as a shooting guard. Because if you guys want anyone to create for a budget, there's literally this guy and that's it. It's literally it. It's Jamal Crawford. 84 3-ball, 95 ball handle. His burst isn't even great. Plays no defense. If you want a player to create and you have less than 10,000 MT, Jamal Crawford is literally the only player in the entire game. And then as another 2-guard, a card that I actually do really like is you go all the way down to Ruby, and it's Larry Hughes. So Larry Hughes is about 4,500 MT-ish. He's probably one of the few like usable rubies in this game. So look, Gold Glove, Interceptor. Some other solid like playmaking badges. Not the greatest shooting badges, but he'll hit shots. 83 ball, 88 mid, and 75 driving dunk. He'll hit. Good enough player build. 6'5", so he's not small. I'm pretty sure his ball handle's pretty nice as well. Like 85 ball handle, really decent passing IQ and accuracy. Really good steal and perimeter defense, not even bad interior. Good speed, sweep ball acceleration, 80 lateral quickness. Like, this guy is good. He's legitimately good. For like 3,500 MT, he's the best like sub 4,000 MT card in this game. But sometimes he's more than that. He's one of the best value cards in the game. Larry Hughes is legitimately a good player. And like, there are not many good rubies, but he's legitimately good. And then the other small forward we're going to run is a tough one, because I would put Kawhi in, but he's a little bit over 10k. Ousmane Dieng is a card that not a lot of people are going to have a lot of success with. I mean, I'm putting Starter Jimmy in. Starter Jimmy still can play. 79 3 ball. He plays defense at a high rate. He's got not terrible speed. Good lateral. Like, Starter Jimmy's still that guy. I don't care what anyone says. Starter Jimmy. Silver Bully. Good shooting. Clamps Interceptor. There are flaws, sure. Is he the greatest card in the world? No, but Starter Jimmy can hoop. I don't care what anyone says. Starter Jimmy, lads, can absolutely hoop. He's not going to be the best player in the world, but he's perfectly usable. The guy can hoop. Then we are going to look at the power forward position. So, it's a kind of tough one when it comes to this, because I could, if I'm going to spend 30 tokens, it'll be just Giannis in here. It would be Giannis in here, I'm not going to lie. Giannis at power forward, but Robert Horry and Scotty Barnes are good cards. Robert Horry and Scotty Barnes are really good cards. Batum's a little bit expensive, but Robert Horry's big. He's got Silver Bully. He plays defense. He shoots the lights out. And a lot of people are like, oh, he's the worst defender in the world. Like, no, he's not. These are fine defensive stats. Decent perimeter, decent interior, and decent lateral for a big man. Or good lateral for a big man. Decent speed. Good rebounding. Big player build, and he's absolutely chick. Robert Horry's a really good card, lads. And don't let anyone tell you any different. He's still more than usable. Especially if you want to run. He's better at small forward right now. But he's nice. He's like a poor man's Melo. Then Scotty Barnes, he just does everything. He's got a decent shot if you can get it down. Not great ball handle. Good defender. Good rebounding. Good speed. Good dunker. Like, he has no flaws. Scotty Barnes, slithery, off-ball pass, midi magician, clamps, got silver bully, catch and shoot. Like, he doesn't have any flaws. He's a good defender. He's a decent scorer. He's a decent shooter. He's not exceptional at anything, but he's also not bad at anything either. I'm telling you, lads, Scotty Barnes is still a slept-on card, and he's a more usable card right now. But again, like, you have to be selective. Like, there are not that many good cards under 10k, so you got to be selective. And at the center position, if you want a popper, there's one option. It's POW. If you want an interior, you are crazy. If you want an interior, you don't pick Theo Ratliff. Theo Ratliff is under 5k. He's probably the best card period in this game. Under 5k, he's in my squad. What Theo Ratliff is like freaking DeAndre Jordan, but just 10 times better. Decent standing dunk, but he's 6'10", 96 block, 95 interior, 83 perimeter. Great rebounding, super speed, and 83 lateral. He like makes a mockery of that DeAndre Jordan. And Huff Anchor? Huff Anchor, go bully, drop stepper. I'm telling these lads, this guy is that dude. He is that dude. Release is okay for hitting middies, but if you want a popper, it's POW and POW alone. POW is the only popper you are really going to get. He's at half post spin ignition, got back then punisher, dream shake, silver drop stepper, masher. He's got power all release on slow, but he can hit when he's wide open. 81 3 ball. He's also got a good block of 84. Speed's a little bit concerning at 64, but it's not terrible. Lateral 47 again is a little bit concerning. Basically, what Pow is a poor man's version of Nikola Jokic. He's like a really poor man's version. Like, Jokic is just better at everything. The ball handle doesn't really matter too much. Passing actually does. But outside of that, like, and speed with ball, they're kind of similar. He's like a really poor man's Jokic. But, like, he is the only good popper you're getting. So, I'm going to move these cards down so that you guys can see the lineups. So that you guys... I'm not blocking Ja. So, yeah, this is what we have got as our top 10 guys under 10,000 MT. In terms of ranking these guys, the way I would rank them would probably be Bruce Bowen 1, Theo Ratliff 2, 3, I would have Bruce Bowen 1, Robert Horry 2, Theo Ratliff 3. Depending on where you run Livingston is either 1 or 10. But then I'm going to go, like, Starter Ja 4. Pow 5. Jimmy 6. Hughes 7. Scotty Barnes 8. Jamal Crawford 9. And if Livingston 10. Like, for me, Livingston's number 1. But for most of you guys, Livingston's going to be number 10. But there's just no other alternatives. Like, I play Livingston in a weird way. I wouldn't even put Livingston on this list if there were any alternatives. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.